Hi, today we're in the Langdale Valley. We're going to go for a little walk that most people won't go on. A lot of people walk in the Langdale Valley and they go to all sorts of places, but this is actually a place that very few people go. I've been spring, summer, autumn, winter. I've never seen anybody else on the same walk. Most people turn off as you get to various places. Some go up the band and some go to Oxendale and Mickledon. Very few people keep going to the destination that we're going to. The other thing is, it's wet today, and I'm expecting to get a soak in. Normally I only film in dry weather, but today I wanted wet, and I wanted wet after rain. So at the end of the day, it's going to be wet underfoot, it's going to be wet from down above. You won't see many spectacular views, but if you want to find out why I'm filming in the wet, keep watching, because actually what you're about to see is stunning and quite unique and very beautiful. So without further ado, we get the rucksack on and get off up there. From the car park at the old Oxendale Hotel, we're going to walk to Stool End Farm. Once through the farmyard, we'll ignore the turn for Mickledon and the path up the band and head on up Oxendale. After going across pasture land and through a sheepfold, we'll arrive at a bridge over Oxendale Beck. Instead of crossing, we'll carry straight on, past a rocky gorge and on towards a second bridge higher up the valley. This bridge leads to the path up Hell Gill, a route to Three Tarns. But that's not where we're heading. We're going somewhere far more exotic. This first part of the walk's just on the tarmac road, up towards Stool End Farm. But it's not unpleasant. It gets your heart and the muscles warmed up, and you're just surrounded by glorious scenery. You've got Piker Stickle and up Mickledon and the band, up towards Crinkle Crags and Piker Blisco, Side Pike and up towards Bleetarn. It's stunning. Even on a day like this, it's brilliant. 15 minutes and a chat to the farmer later, and we're squelching our way up Oxendale in a steady drizzle. He's surrounded by the two S's, sheep and splendour. Splendour and the majesty of these hills, and the sheep, most of these I would imagine will be about to give birth within the next month or two, so we'll try our very hardest not to disturb them. Got Side Pike and Lingmore there through the mist over my left shoulder. Beautiful. Looking up to the flanks of Piker Blisco. And there we get a lovely effect of Crinkle Crags. When the mist drops down, you can't see the snow, but then the mist lifts up for a while and you can see the snow, and every time the mist comes down and then goes back up again, it leaves a little bit more snow. It's brilliant. On up through the sheepfold. It's unusual, this one. It's got a corridor. This bridge will be familiar to anybody that's walked regularly in the Langdale Valley. You go over the bridge up towards Red Tarn and you can go up to Piker Blisco, or you can turn right, go up on Crinkle Crags. And I would say about 90% of the people that come along this path will cross that bridge. We're not going to. We're actually going to follow the path that goes that way, up towards the second bridge up the stream, which is the one that leads to Hell Gill. Now, Hell Gill is not our final destination, but it's quite spectacular in its own way.
Oxendale, it really is a beautifully atmospheric valley. It's a wonderful boulder-strewn landscape with these beautiful fast-flowing mountain streams. The mist on the mountain tops just adds to the atmosphere. Oxendale in the rain truly is one place where you can feel at one with nature. Over this bridge, and then we turn right. You can barely see the path, and although we're only about a quarter of a mile away, you still can't see our destination.
This isn't the easiest path in the world. It's in a sort of angle. It clings to the side of the river. It's not very wide. There's a scree bit there, there's a little landslide, and it's certainly not very secure underfoot. It's like walking on ball bearings. To add to that problem, we've got this wonderful river coming down here, cascading down through the rocks, which tends to distract you a little bit. So if you do come up here, just bear this in mind. It is quite a slippery, tricky path. It's not technically very difficult. You shouldn't have too many problems. As long as you've got good soles on your feet, watch where you're putting your feet, you should be fine. But, as I say, it's not the easiest path in the world. Riverside Falls. Pretty special, isn't it? I've always felt that this would be the ideal location for one of those stylish hair shampoo ads. The kind of thing, we've got a nice tropical waterfall, beautiful young woman, a hunky young man, frolicking in the water. The hair's nice and wet. And they've washed it with the shampoo in the waterfall. There have been a couple of the times when I've tried to persuade young ladies to help me recreate such a scene by coming up here and donning their swimsuit and going in the water with a bottle of shampoo. Some of them have said yes. Some of them replied no with very strange words, almost foreign language. No idea what they meant. I've led a very sheltered life. I've been coming here for years. I've been here in the morning, I've been here in the evening, I've been here during the daytime, I've been here in nice weather, in poor weather, I've been here in rain and sun. I've not been in snow, that's about the only weather I've not been in. I've been here most months of the year, and yet I have never, apart from any walking partner that I might have had, I've never seen anybody else here. Always nobody here. People must come here. There are signs of other people being here, but I've certainly never come across any all the time I've been. And yet we're in the Langdale Valley. We're in the shadow of Crinkle Crags. Bowfell just over there, Pike and Bristol over there. And yet we're secret part of the Langdale Valley that nobody ever seems to visit. Stunning view.